rut in the grocery store, this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 essential grocery store staples that my husband and I buy each week. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, hit that button to be notified anytime I post new content related to women's health, hormones, and holistic health. All right, I want to preface this video with saying I keep things very simple in the kitchen. I don't like to really cook very much. I don't like to meal prep. It's not my thing. I do it a little bit, meal prepping a little bit just to kind of get ahead on the weeks on Sundays, but spending a lot of time in the kitchen is just really not my thing. Although I do like healthy eating, I try to keep it pretty clean in the kitchen each week. So here are things that make my life easier and keep me eating healthy throughout the week. One thing that I do meal prep, or rather my husband meal preps for me on the weekends, is chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs. They're super versatile. We usually cook a big batch on Sunday and then chop them up, and they can go in things like stir fries and salads and Mexican bowls and plain, and the sky is really the limit. They're super versatile. They keep us afloat eating protein all week long. We sometimes have to make a second batch or like something like ground turkey or something like that on like a Wednesday, but at least for a few days, we both work from home, and that keeps us afloat for lunches and dinners for several days. Number 2 is Kevin's meals. We love a good Kevin's meal. They're sous vide meats. They're delicious. They're very clean ingredients, and they are super simple to cook. They are frozen, so you just thaw them out, put them in a skillet on the stove, and voila, there you go. You have yourself a good meal. We are big fans of, like I said, meal prepping on Sundays, the protein, but there are weeks that we don't get that done, and there are definitely days, Wednesday and Thursdays, Fridays, that it's just not done or we're out of it. And so Kevin's meals usually do help our family a good amount. Number 3 is seasonal fruit. I love fruit, and I know fruit is demonized all the time by all the people who say that fruit's sugar, you can't eat sugar, it's so bad for you. In my opinion, fruit is one of the most amazing foods out there because it has tons and tons of vitamins and minerals. It's easy, it's convenient, it's one ingredient, it has fiber in it. It's really like one of my very favorite things to eat and snack on for myself and my kids. So we buy things like cherries and grapes and blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, mangoes, apples, pears. Just depends on what's in season, what our taste buds are really craving, but we tend to go kind of the sky's the limit with fruit. Number 4 is frozen veggie mix. Like I said, you guys, I am not great in the kitchen. I don't like to stand there and chop vegetables and come up with complex recipes to deal with vegetables. I keep it super, super simple and get really 2 things in terms of frozen vegetables. I get frozen riced cauliflower that's really versatile, can go in things like baked goods, smoothies, oatmeal. Sometimes I'll buy like the little Kodiak cakes, like little muffin cups or something if I'm really going to have a busy week and have a lot of breakfast stuff going on, and I'll pour those in there. Cauliflower rice is wonderful, super versatile, really an easy way to even sneak it in for your family. So we always have that in my freezer, and I also always have the stir fry veggie frozen mix. So it has things like the snap peas and bell peppers, broccoli, water chestnuts, the little mini corns, and we, like I said, put our chicken thighs with there, make stir fry quite a bit. Sometimes we'll just eat some like steamed vegetables on the side. Sometimes we roast them, but I always have that because I am not going to stand there and chop vegetables all night or all day, and that just really does save me, and it's the most versatile, easy way for me to get vegetables into my life. Number 5 is nut pod creamer. Both my husband and I, David, love nut pod creamer. It's one of our favorites. There's lots and lots of different flavors. It is very low sugar and tastes delicious in the morning. 6 is almond milk. Almond milk is definitely a staple in our house, whether we're using it with like Catalina Crunch cereal or Magic Spoon cereal. Sometimes the kids just have like regular Cheerios or something like that. We use it for smoothies all the time. We're big smoothie fans over here. My husband has one at least every day, and I have one several times a week at least, and we use it in baked goods. We are big almond milk consumers around here. 7 is bananas. We also consume quite a few bananas around here. They're high in potassium. They're easy, delicious. We can bring them to the sporting events. They are not the most filling thing, but more so than other options that we might have. They're full of energy for the kids when they need a little pick-me-up in the middle of a baseball game or something like that. and we throw them in smoothies. We put them on top of pancakes or in oatmeal, things like that, and they get eaten almost every week. 8 is eggs. We also eat tons and tons of eggs around here. If you can't tell by now, we are definitely creatures of habit. My husband and I specifically have pretty much the same automated nutrition most days. We don't really veer off too often because we have lots going on in our life, a lot of mental load to carry from running businesses and work and coaching sports and kids and doing all the things. And so as nutrition and meals is just one thing that I like to kind of take off my plate, and it makes me eat healthier too. If I had to think about meals all the time and wanted to change it up all the time, I would likely gravitate toward some more unhealthy, highly processed food. And so these kind of staples just help keep me healthy, help keep things pretty clean around the kitchen, and make us all feel good. So eggs are another thing that we do a lot. I love a good egg breakfast burrito. I do 2 eggs and 2 egg whites with some riced cauliflower or frozen bell peppers or something like that in there. Make a little scramble. I put it on a Mission low carb tortilla because it has tons of fiber, not because I don't like carbs, but it just has a lot of fiber in there, and I actually think they taste delicious. So that's another thing, I think they taste better. And then I put a little bit of pesto on there, roll it up, and that is a breakfast of mine most days. It really does take like less than 5 minutes to make, so there really is no excuse that I can't make that at least every day. So eggs are a good staple. My husband also eats eggs very frequently, and my kiddos even like them too. Number 9 is leafy greens. We make a good amount of salads around here, or we put them in with smoothies. So I'm a big fan of getting some sort of fiber in with smoothies so that your smoothie consists of a protein, usually a protein powder, a fat. You can do nuts and seeds or avocado, and then I add fiber. So I like to do either like chia seeds or something like that, but I also always add a green in the form of like dark leafy greens or spinach, something like that. And that definitely ups the nutritional value quite a bit and doesn't make it taste bad at all. And 10 is ground turkey. On the nights where we are running with our head chopped off and busy and don't have a lot of time, the chicken thighs are gone, we tend to usually ground up some ground turkey, and that also is super versatile. If the kids don't want what we're eating, we will do, something easy for them. We can put that with noodles or whatever, and we can do salads for ourselves or Mexican bowls or stir fries, or eat it plain. We can make turkey burgers, all kinds of options. So I'm a big fan of. The only thing that I really meal prep is protein. I always make sure that there is some protein that's really easily, readily accessible in my house, whether that's, like I said, the chicken thighs, ground turkey that's thawed out, or like I said, the Kevin's meals that are sous vide meat that are just take like 5 minutes to actually get from freezer to plate. I hope this was helpful for you. These are every single week things that we buy and always make sure that we have in our house for quick, easy, simple meals and snacks. We also get obviously some of the other stuff like kids snacks and oatmeal, and there's different variations of this, but these 10 things are staples that we get every single week. If you need more tips and tricks on habits, I have a free resource for you about 7 habits to incorporate into your life for healthy hormones. You can download that at allydamron.com/habits and get free access to it. If you have friends and family who you think this information would benefit, feel free to send this video over to them. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button to be notified anytime I post new content relating to women's health, hormones, and holistic health. I'll see you guys in the next one.